Let's start in a comfortable seated position with your legs crossed, hands resting comfortably on your knees, sitting straight with your heart lifted slightly, shoulders dropped, top of the head high. Focus on your breath, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, feel the heart lift slightly. Exhaling, feel it descend. Inhale and exhale. And let the outside world slip away as you turn your attention inwards. Inhaling and exhaling. As you inhale, you can inhale joy and inhale compassion and inhale peace of mind. And as you exhale, you can exhale worries. You can exhale stress and exhale nagging thoughts. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's slowly bring your shoulders up to your ears. Draw your shoulder blades together on your back and let your shoulders descend down your back and then bring them forward again. Shoulder blades up to the ears. Draw your shoulders together on your back. Let them slide down your back and bring them forward again. Shoulders up to the ears. Back, down, and forward. Up, back, down, and forward. Up, back, down, and forward. Let's pause right here for a second, and then we'll reverse direction. Take your shoulder blades, they're low. Take your shoulder blades together on your back and then up to the ears. Bring your shoulders forward and down. Shoulder blades together on your back and then raise them up to the ears. Bring them forward and down. Back and up. Forward and down. Back, up, forward and down. One more time. Back, up, forward and down. Again, let's take the top of the head high. Focus on your breath. Draw yourself inward. And on your next inhalation, let's take the arms up to the sky, moving with your breath. Arms float upwards, fingertips touch lightly. And now exhale your hands down to your sides. Again, inhale the hands up, rising with your breath. And exhaling, hands descend. One more time, inhale your hands up, embrace the sky. And as you exhale, take that left arm down to your left side. Reach high with that right arm. Pull your right shoulder blade back and lean over to the left. Push your right hip down into the mat and take your right fingertips more toward the left. Stretch. Feel that stretch all along your right side. And now come on back up. Let that left hand come up to meet your right hand overhead. And let's exhale that right arm down by your right side. Reach high with the left arm. Pull your shoulder blade back and lean over to the right. Pushing that left hip down into the mat. Stretch the fingertips. Stretch that left side. And come on back up. Right hand comes up to meet your left hand overhead. Fingertips tap lightly. And now, as you exhale, let's take that left hand to your right knee. Right hand goes behind you. Look back over your right shoulder into a spinal twist. Inhaling, lengthen your spine. Exhaling, soften and deepen your twist. Keep those shoulders where they are and slowly rotate your head to look forward over your left shoulder. On your next exhalation, you can come back to center, arms down at your side. And let's inhale the hands up, rising with your breath. Fingertips touch, and now exhale that right hand to your left knee as your left hand goes behind you. You're looking back over your left shoulder. Inhale, sit a little taller. Exhaling, deepen your twist. Keep those shoulders where they are, and let's slowly turn your head to look over your right shoulder toward the front. Let your next exhalation carry you back to center. And let's inhale the hands up again. Reach, stretch. And now, just like you're pinning them all in front of you, fold forward over those legs all the way down to the mat. Take your heart down toward the mat. Make sure your hips are firmly on the mat. Don't let those hips rise up. And take those arms far forward. Inhaling, you can lengthen your spine slightly. Exhaling, go a little bit deeper. Breathe into your back. Feel the back rise and fall with your breath. And now let's walk those hands over to your right. So you're deeply folded over that right knee. Make sure you're pushing your left hip down into the mat. Walk your left fingertips a little bit farther out. Great stretch here for your lower back. And now let's go around 3 times with our bodies. We'll start with inhaling the left arm up, body up, right arm up, left arm goes down over left knee, body down, right arm down. Walk your hands all the way over to that right knee again. Inhale that left arm up, body up, right arm up, left arm down over left knee, body down, right arm down. Again, walk your hands over to that right knee. Left arm up, body up, right arm up, left arm down over left knee, body down, right arm down. Walk the hands over to the right one last time. We're going to meet up at the top. So inhale your left arm up, body up, right arm up, fingertips touch lightly, and let's take your hands down to heart center, and then take those hands behind you with straight arms. Lean back on your arms with your fingertips pointed forward. Lift your heart, and if it's comfortable, you can lift your hips slightly off the mat, and let your head fall back if that's comfortable for your neck. Go a little bit higher. And bring your hips back down, bring your body up. And let's look down at those legs. You have one leg on top or in front. Let's switch and put the other leg on top or in front. When you're ready, let's inhale the hands up. And again, fold forward over those legs all the way down to the mat. Inhaling, you can lengthen your spine. Exhaling, take your heart a little bit closer to the mat and walk your fingertips out a bit. Make sure your hips are remaining on the mat. Don't let them rise up. Breathe into your back. And now let's walk those hands over to your left knee. You're folded deeply over that left knee. Make sure you're pushing your right hip down into the mat. Walk your right fingertips a little bit further out. Feel that lovely stretch on the right side of your lower back. And now let's go around 3 times with our bodies. We'll start with inhaling the right arm up, body up, left arm up, right arm down over right knee, body down, left arm down. Walk your hands all the way around to your left knee again. Right arm comes up, body up, left arm up, right arm down, body down, left arm down. Let's walk your hands all the way over to that left knee again. Right arm comes up, body up, left arm up, right arm down over right knee, body down, left arm down. For the last time, let's walk our hands over to that left knee. We're going to meet up at the top. Right arm up, body up, left arm up, and hands come down to heart center. Let's take your hands forward, come onto your hands and knees, and do a little bit of cat-cow on your own breath. Remember, for cat, your back arches up like a Halloween cat as you exhale. Belly button drawn to the spine, looking down between your knees. And then as you inhale, the belly drops, the pelvis tilts, and your head comes up. So alternate between cat with an arched back and cow looking up, moving with your breath. And if there's some other way you'd like to move, that's fine. Or you can keep doing cat and cow. If you'd like to take yourself a little bit from side to side, from left to right. If you'd like to take your body forward a little bit and then back. If you'd like to make little circles with your hips and your head, you can do that. Move however your body wants to respond. Enjoy it. Treat yourself to this free-form motion. Two more breaths doing this. 1, 2, and then we'll come to a neutral table position with a flat back. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. And let's take that right heel to the back and your left arm forward into spinal balance. Stretch your body, reach that heel back, reach your fingertips forward. Make your body long. Stretch. And now let's bend that left elbow and right knee and take your left elbow to your right knee under your body. And then inhale it back out there. Exhale your left elbow to your right knee. Inhale it back out. Left elbow to right knee. Inhale it back out. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then you can bend your right knee. Reach back with your left hand to your right foot and take that heel to the sky. Stretch. Open your heart. Take that a little bit higher. Little bit higher. And then when you're done, you can release. Let's take that left hand in front of your right hand. Stick that left hand there on the mat and sink back into child's pose. You should feel a wonderful stretch on your left shoulder. Enjoy that. And then come on up. Neutral table position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And this time we'll take your left heel to the back wall and your right arm forward. Stretch your body. Make it long. Put space between that back heel and your forward fingertips. Stretch. And now let's slowly exhale that right elbow to your left knee. And then inhale it out there. Exhale, right elbow to left knee. Inhale it back out. Right elbow to left knee. And inhale it back out. Stretch again. Body is so long. Stretch. And now bend that left knee and take your right hand behind you. Grab that foot and take your heel to the sky. Take that foot a little bit higher. And release. Down comes your left knee. Take that right hand in front of your left hand. Stick that right hand to your mat and sink back into child's pose, getting a wonderful stretch on your right shoulder. And come on up. Neutral table position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Keep that right knee where it is as you swing your right foot way to the outside of the mat like a kickstand. Let's come up on that right hand, right knee. Left hand goes high, left leg is lifted, and stretch your hand to the sky. Stretch. Make that lifted leg strong. Stretch. And now let's bend that left knee. Reach down with your left hand to your foot and take that foot behind you. Arch the back. Open the heart. 3 breaths right here. 1, 2, 3. And release. Down comes your left knee. Left arm scoots under the right arm, taking your left shoulder to the mat for a nice spinal twist. See if you can move those fingertips a little bit further out there. And come on back up. Neutral table position. Hands below shoulders, knees below hips. And this time we're going to leave that left knee where it is. Swing your left foot way to the outside of your mat like a kickstand. Come up on your left hand, left knee. Right arm goes to the sky. Right leg is lifted and stretch. Fingertips reaching skyward. Lift that leg. And now you can bend that right knee. Reach down with your right hand to your foot. Take that leg behind you. Take that foot behind you and stretch. Open the heart. Arch your back. Three breaths. 1, 2, 3. And release. Down comes that right knee. Right arm scoots under the left arm, taking the right shoulder to the mat. Spinal twist. Take those fingertips a little bit further out if you can. And come on back up, neutral table position, and let's sink into child's pose. Child's pose, resting back on your heels. And now curl your toes under and press into downward facing dog. Walk your legs a little bit. Move those legs, move your ankles. Wag your tail in down dog. And now let's walk our feet forward to your hands, coming into a forward fold. Inhaling, you can lengthen your spine. Exhaling, deepen that forward fold just a bit. And then slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time, clicking into place. Slowly coming to a standing position. And then raise your hands with your breath. Fingertips meet overhead and bring your hands down to heart center. Let's inhale our hands up and then exhale them back down. Inhale your hands up and exhale back down. Inhale your hands up and grab your right wrist with your left hand and lean over to the left. Push that left foot down into the mat. Great fingertip to toe stretch. Come on back up and exhale the arms down by your side. Again, let's inhale the hands up, this time grabbing left wrist with your right hand and lean over to the right. Pushing that left foot down into the mat. Enjoying the stretch all along your left side. And come on back up. Exhale your hands down. We have to do a balance pose. And we're going to do a nice tree pose. So, if you want to go to a wall or a counter or a desk or whatever you may have handy for balance, you can. Or you can just stay where you are. We're in Tadasana position, mountain pose, hands at heart center. Let's transfer your weight into your right foot. And then when you're ready, bring that left foot up to wherever you'd like. Ankle, knee, or inner thigh. And balance in tree pose. If you'd like your tree to grow branches, you can raise your arms over your head. And now let's bring your hands down to heart center. Drop your raised foot. And all is well. Let's walk your feet out. Again, come into Tadasana pose. Weight into your left foot. And when you're ready, bring your right foot wherever you'd like it. Ankle, knee, or inner thigh. And if you'd like your tree to grow branches, you can raise your arms up above your head.
Satnam, Satnam, Satnam ji, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru ji.
heart center and drop that raised foot. Very good. And now let's come to the front of your mat. If you have a towel or rolled up blanket, you can put it at the back left side of your mat. And then come to the front of your mat in Tadasana, mountain pose, hands at heart center. Let's inhale our hands up and swan dive forward. Halfway up with a flat back, and exhale yourself back down. Step that right foot back, coming into a runner's lunge. Take your weight a little bit forward, a little bit back, a little bit forward, a little bit back. Center your weight and drop your back knee down to the mat. Flatten your back foot and bring your body upright. Hands come up, and we're going to do Anjana Asana, baby back bend. And come on. Out of that, hands come down to heart center. We're going to take that right elbow to your left knee, spinal twist, facing the left. And come on back up. Take your hands down to your front knee and press that knee forward over your toes. Let's straighten that front leg and sit back on your back heel. You can put a block or blankets or rolled up towel under that left side. And when you're ready, you can inhale your hands up and take your heart down toward your knee. Let your hands fall where they might on your leg. Inhaling, you can lengthen your spine. Exhaling, take your heart a little closer to your knee. Folding forward more over that leg. And now let's bring ourselves back up. And with elegance and grace, bring yourself back into a runner's lunge. When you're in your runner's lunge, you can step that left foot back and bring your right foot forward into a runner's lunge. Let's take your weight a little bit forward, a little bit back, a little bit forward, a little bit back. Center your weight and drop your back knee, flatten your back foot. Up come your arms, baby back bend, Anjana Asana. And bring your hands back down to heart center. We're coming into a spinal twist this time. We're taking the left elbow to the right knee. Spinal twist, facing to the right. Come on back up. Hands go to that front knee. Press that front knee forward over your toes. And let's start to straighten that front leg, sitting back on your back heel. Then put some blankets or blocks under your thigh for support if you want. And then when you're ready, inhale your hands up, and leading with your heart, take your heart down to your knee. Let your hands fall where they may on your leg. Inhaling, lengthen your spine. Exhaling, take your heart a little bit closer to that knee. And let's bring ourselves back up into a nice runner's lunge, facing the front of the room. Let's step that front foot back to join your back foot into downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here, walk your legs, drop your knees down to the mat, swing your legs around in front, and lie down on your backs. Let's draw our knees into your chest. Take your arms out to a T, one side or the other. And then let's take your legs from one side to the other. Your feet can be off the mat, shins parallel to the mat. Your feet can be on the mat, at the center of the mat, on the mat, at the sides of the mat. Just take your knees back and forth like windshield wipers. And let's bring ourselves back up to center. Right now we're going to grab a hold of your right knee. Your right knee is into your chest. Your left leg is outstretched. I want you to bring that right knee tight into your chest, compressing your hip joint. You can do some ankle rolls with that right foot. Bring your knee in a little bit tighter. Reverse your ankle rolls. Hug that knee in. We're going to bring your forehead up to your knee on a 5 count. Hold it for 5 and then back down. So here we go. Forehead up to knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold that knee, that right knee with both hands, and start making little circles with that right knee. Just drawing little circles in the air. Now let those circles get a little bit bigger. Let's drop that right knee down to your right side, holding on to your right knee or your right shin. Just let that right knee fall down to your right side. Three breaths right here. 1, 2, 3. Bring that right knee back up. Cross it over to the left side of your body as your right hip comes up, coming into a spinal twist. You can hold on to your knee with your left hand. Right arm is outstretched into a luscious spinal twist. Let that right leg get heavy, pulling your back around. Allow your back to release. Three breaths right here. 1, 2, 3. And bring that knee back up. You can hug your both knees into your chest. Rock left and right a little bit. And now let's extend that right leg out on the mat. Left knee is tight into your chest, hugging that knee in. And let's do some ankle rolls now with that left foot. Hug that knee in a little bit tighter. And let's reverse the direction of your ankle rolls. Hug that knee in tight. And let's bring forehead up to knee for a 5 count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take both hands to that left knee and start making little circles with your left knee, guiding it with your hands. Let those circles get a little bit bigger. And now let's take that left knee down to your left side. You can have your left hand on that knee or on your shin. Three breaths right here. 1, 2, 3. And now let's bring that left knee up. Cross it over to your right side as your left hip comes up off the mat. Take that knee over to the right, coming into a spinal twist. Your right hand is on your knee, left arm outstretched. Enjoy the spinal twist. Allow your back to release. Let that left leg get a little bit heavy. Pulling your hips around a little bit more. Three breaths. 1, 2, 3. And come on back up. Hug both knees into your chest. Roll left and right. Back and forth. And now let's come into happy baby. Reach up, grab the outside of the soles of your feet or grab your big toes. Take your knees into your armpits. Your feet are wide and roll back and forth, just like you were in your crib. Enjoying your 6-month-old self. Back and forth and back and forth. And now let's roll up to a seated position. Legs crossed, sitting tall. And now let's extend your right leg out on the mat. Take it out to the right of your mat just a little bit. Your left heel is into your inner thigh. Turn to face that right knee. Sit tall. Let's inhale the hands up, and then take your heart down to that knee. Let your hands fall where they might on your leg. Inhaling, lengthen your spine. Exhaling, go down a little bit deeper. And now let's slowly come back up to a seated position. Leave your right leg out there and turn to face that left knee. Let's take your right hand to your left knee as your left hand goes behind you on the mat. Sit tall and then bring yourself up on that hand and knee and stretch. Take that right arm up overhead, stretch. Make your body long. Wonderful stretch. Arch your back. Open your heart. A little bit more. Stretch. And come on back down to a seated position. Now let's take that left leg out there a little bit out to the side of your mat. Bring your right heel into the inner thigh. Sit tall and inhale your hands up. Leading with your heart, take your heart down to your knee. Let your hands fall where they might on your leg. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling, take your heart down a little bit more. And now let's slowly bring your body up. Leave that left leg out there. Turn to face your right knee. Let's take your left hand to that right knee and take your right hand behind you. Sit tall and let's bring ourselves up onto that right hand, right knee. Let your left arm come up and stretch. Oh, make this a wonderful stretch. Arch your back, open your heart, stretch. Make yourself so long. Stretch a little bit more. And come on back down. We're about ready for Savasana. So for the last 2 minutes, you can either put some towels or blankets behind you and come into Supta Baddha Konasana, leaning back on those towels or blankets. Or you can just lie down on your mat and relax. Eyes closed, breathing softly, letting the outside world fade away. You can let your ankles become loose. Let your calves become soft. Your thighs are relaxed. Hips soften. Feel the lower back release. Breathing is easy and natural. You can feel your shoulders relax. Feel your arms become limp. Wrists are relaxed. Hand is slightly curled. Fingers slightly curled. Shoulders and neck are relaxed. Allow your jaw muscles to relax. The top of your forehead is smooth. Breathe into that space behind your eyes. And take your attention to the center of your forehead. Let's begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and deepen your breath as you float upwards towards consciousness. When you're ready, you can roll onto your favorite side. And from there, when you're ready, come up to a comfortable seated position with your legs crossed, hands resting comfortably on your knees or in your lap, sitting straight with your eyes closed, breathing softly. We always end with our metta meditation. I'll say 4 lines and you repeat each of these silently to yourself. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be happy. Let's inhale the hands up, rising with the breath. Fingertips touch overhead as the palms come together, bringing your hands down to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Thank you so much for joining me in this yoga practice, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.